Hey viewers, we're trying out another stream, and this time it is SK's Ocelote, which, to be honest, I have no idea what he's playing. He's playing Talon, so apparently I have no idea. I'm not sure what his position on the team is. He was really excited to go up against Talon here during the champion pick, and yeah, he immediately locked in Talon after Talon was picked. He was first pick, so yeah, that's about all I know. So they do have Vayne on their team, which pretty much means they're going to win. Although Yorick, Rammus are pretty strong champions as well. Talon, yeah, since he was so excited to play against Talon, I'm thinking that Talon will have some trouble here. Oh, let me shut off the music. Oh, I hope I don't get into trouble for that. But yeah, we'll have to see. Yeah, it's really annoying if I do get into trouble for that, but yeah, whatever. Not going to edit it out or anything like that. I edited the quality a little bit, or the setup. So hopefully this is better. Wow, this stream is like 100 times better than Candy Panda's stream. And yeah, he's obviously going mid, but everyone is going mid here. And yeah, he's munching away. He has been streaming for, what did it say, 11 hours something? So, guess he's hungry. Yeah, so leave me a comment on what the position of Ocelote in the team of SK is, because I would really like to know. Apparently they're invading, indeed. So they don't really have a very strong level 1 team. Janna is pretty strong. I guess Vayne can do some damage. But yeah, I don't see them really as the strongest level 1 team. Then again, didn't really pay attention to the enemy team. Oh, who is going back home? Yeah, whatever. Someone went home to buy another health potion, probably. And it is top lane. Is that Rice? Yes, it is. So starting off with the boots here, which on an assassin is a good choice. I mean, obviously. And are they going for red here? And maybe he's giving red immediately to Vayne, which is so huge early game. But yeah, I'm not sure. We will see that in a minute. We didn't see the thanks going off, but then again, why would Vayne really start there? Or really stay there? Janna could have done that job and he could have been in lane. But yeah, red early on your AD carry is huge. So we will see if that actually pans out for them. Doing a good amount of damage on Talon here. Tried to play Talon a couple of times. I really like him, but he's so freaking expensive. Every champion nowadays is 6,300, and that to me is just ridiculous. Why aren't there any like 3,150 champions coming out, or even the 4,800 would be better, but for some reason they need to bring out a new champion every 2 weeks just to make enough money. And then make him the highest price possible so that we cannot afford all of them with just IP. It's just sad, but okay. Anyway, Rake doing a lot of damage to Talon here, plus it helps him pick up all of the minions. Obviously with flash still up, he is not really afraid of the gank, and he does have some nice escape abilities. So for now, yeah, really easy lane, and I think he got a lot more minion kills so far than Kassadin did, because Kassadin of course is a melee champion, but is really played as an AD carry, AP carry, sorry. Oh wow, this is close. Come on! There we go. Was that first blood, or did he actually kill someone else? Did he actually kill Rice? Oh yes, his thing minimized. Yeah, he actually killed Rice, so that's why he was overextending so much. Yeah, he obviously wasn't paying attention. Oh, in towers. Oh, in tower range. That is so painful. Tower OP indeed. Wow. He had his jump, his Q, I think that is, and his flash still up, but yeah, well, what can you do? So at least the Kassadin now gets the chance to come back a little bit in the minion kills, and is really lucky there. He almost lost 2 of those, and they are very vulnerable, or valuable, sorry, at this moment, because he doesn't get a whole lot. So Talon trying not to push the lane this time. Yeah, he should have been aware that at some point Rammus was going to gank him, and apparently did that at exactly the right moment when he was almost in third range, and yeah, that worked out really well. It's kind of sad to see. So maybe I'm guessing here that Ocelote is the mid champion for this team. Another oh, not using the flash, so apparently confident that he can run out of this, and he is right, obviously. So Rammus needed to win this middle lane for the enemy, and Rammus is going to get damaged by the rake now, the volley substitute, I guess. It is just the volley from Ash, except that it now has some spinning blades instead of arrows. Yeah, it goes 2 ways this time, but that really doesn't make a difference. Yeah, just farming and farming and farming for now, and hopefully that will actually change once we see some action going on. Who got dragon there? Did they get dragon? I'm not sure. I was paying attention to them trying to kill Rammus, but Rammus of course has smite, so yeah, nobody knows. So apparently they think they got it. They should have gotten it, because they saw Rammus coming, but yeah, you never know. You never know. Especially with Janna there. Yeah, anyway, he's going for some extra damage with the Doran's Blade and the Longsword, which is good, because extra damage means that he will be dominating the lane a little more. And he was already dominating the lane pretty well. So hopefully we will see some stats pretty soon. It really annoys me that I cannot pull them up myself, because they're so important, but yeah, he doesn't care at this moment because he's not reviewing the game. But I want to have a clear picture of what's going on in the game. And slowing down the Kassadin here, doing some extra damage, but yeah, Kassadin can just rift walk over the wall and get out of that. But still, even though he has blue buff, he has no way to heal. So every damage done to, all of the damage done to him is important. And is going to stick around for a bit. Yeah, he does have healing potions, obviously. Everyone has healing potions. Only one of the blades hitting Rammus there. And Nocturne taking the blue from from their team, which means Talon doesn't get the blue, and that means no reduced cooldowns and no extra mana, which of course is a huge deal. So we didn't see any kills going off, even though they stole the blue buff and the red buff. Sorry, once again they steal the red buff. So I guess this is kind of an advantage for the purple team, that you can invade really early and give you the red buff to your enemy or to your AD carry. But yeah, to me it is way more. Oh, that was the last match I talked about that, by the way. The asymmetry of this game. Wow, getting killed there quite easily. No chance to get out of that. But yeah, the red buff being on the bottom side for the blue team and on the top side for the purple team is a huge difference. Seeing how this game is played. Also, the dragon being on the bottom side is a huge difference. Or on the bottom left side instead of the bottom right side. And also the double golems being on the bottom side instead of on the top side. So all in all, the map is definitely not mirrored very well. And I really wonder if these guys, they claim to have programmed Defense of the Ancients, so Dota. How, if you're a really good Dota player, or if you invented Dota, then how did you not see this coming? How did you not understand that these small things are all that matters in this game? It's not about these really big things, because obviously they're going to matter, but yeah, this game is all about small really small advantages of one team over the other. And they finally get a kill on Rammus back. Well, in lane, I mean. Obviously, they got a kill on Rammus in the jungle just a few minutes before. But anyway, yeah, I was discussing in the last game that I want to find out in the pro games how many more times, or what the percentages were basically from blue team winning versus purple team winning. But I think, yeah, that it is mainly about picking the OP champions anyway. I'm not actually sure if it matters too much. Anyway, the cart is dying now. Or, not Cartus. Kassadin. Kassadin dying. Of course, Kassadin should have died immediately, because Nocturne should have come in immediately. But yeah, well, whatever. He's 0 and 3 with 2 assists now, and yeah, his HUD is very small, so it's really hard to read. But the quality on this is really excellent. It is way, way, way better than the others, which is awesome. But I wish the last game, the Candy Panda game, where he played AD Kog'Maw, would have been this quality, because that would have been awesome. And since we're on the same team, it seems really strange. And we lag. Huh. Let's hope that's not a common thing to have. Anyway, going back to the game, yeah, bottom lane still needs to get their first kill, I think. At least that's what I think. I'm not actually sure, to be honest. Didn't pay enough attention to who died and who didn't die. Mid lane is definitely in the advantage of the enemy team. And top lane, well, only one kill going down in top lane, I think. The jungler is definitely better on the purple team. So let's see what they're going to do now. It seems that he wants to go gank top, but there's nobody there. Oh, too late for that. No, you're not missing top, he just went home. Well, whatever. So writing down the time for enemy blue. So that they can steal it next time, because that would be awesome, of course. Because blue on Kassadin makes him even better, and he is quite good. But yeah, because this guy was so excited to go with Talon against Kassadin, I was assuming he was going to own him big time. And in this case, not so much. They are pretty much losing to Kassadin. Kassadin playing an awesome game here. He's definitely doing a good job of keeping Talon off. Although early game, I think Talon had the advantage. What was that? So the raking in the gold. And Rice might die here. Yep, there we go. Everyone dying to Kassadin, it seems. And yeah, he should have gone the other way. It's that I know this name, but if I see this play, then I really have to think about, well, lower ELO than he actually is. Because he's probably around 2300 ELO at this moment. Which is really top of the chart. But yeah, I just don't see it in his play. He makes a lot of mistakes. But he may just have an off game. I will, just like all the other ones, I will cast 2 games, and yeah, the second one from Candy Pen was definitely a lot better than the first one, except for the quality. But the quality might also just be, yeah, maybe he was updating something, downloading something, I don't know. Maybe he had a bad day for his stream. But when I see this stream, yeah, this stream I like, because this is actually good quality. But yeah, I like Candy Panda as a player, and that's also really important. Almost getting killed here for a few minions, and can just get out of it because he basically got lucky. Because if Kassadin really wanted to kill him, he could have. With one more Rift Walk in his direction. There was like... yeah, well, let's say a 70-80% chance of that actually hitting the last 100 hit points off. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's blaming it on everyone else. No. He's actually trying to make sure that everyone plays their best and nobody's giving up. So I'm not sure. Some of these players are really fair and they can admit that they are making mistakes, and other pro players just are really bitchy about that and always blame others. I mean, Hotshot GG being the prime example for that, of course. He never makes a mistake in his own opinion. It's always someone else's fault. Unless, yeah, well, if he's doing something amazing, then of course it's due to him and nobody else. But if he makes a mistake, then, or well, if he dies or one of his teammates die, it's always their mistake. It's never his mistake. And in this case, I think Talon over pushed his lane in the beginning. And wow, what was Rammus doing? Well, anyway, nobody going for dragon, but they don't have a ward, so yeah, the enemy now going for dragon. And the enemy is way stronger, so there is not a whole lot they can do. Plus, they are 5, and the purple team only has 4 champions there. So the enemy takes the dragon, and they are going to get the Yorick for that. And the Rammus, but then they lose Nocturne. They are going to pick up Kassadin for Talon. And they're going to lose Vayne as well. No! Oh wow, no. They're not going to lose Vayne. Vayne too strong. And top lane is still being pushed. Because obviously them being 4v5, yeah, it did mean that they had one more champion in the top lane. Don't know why he didn't just... oh, he is going to take out the turret. Wow. I mean, his top lane opponent is dead. He just used his teleport. So you might as well just push the lane. And yeah, he might have done this. I mean, he could have used his ultimate there to just clear out the minion wave and get some more damage on the turret, but decided not to do that. Which is a choice, I guess, but it's not one that I can totally agree with, because I would have liked to see him actually take out the turret to make up for the lost dragon there. Because that's what you need to do. You need to take it out. Now you need to make sure that the gold levels stay around the same, and now that the enemy has the dragon plus the bottom turret and they have basically nothing, it is going to be really difficult. Yeah, everyone running out, well, everyone being Nocturne, because Nocturne was really low. And this guy is just going to die all on his own. Nobody needs to touch him. Yeah, in my opinion, the ultimate from oh wow, almost saving himself there, but not entirely. But the ultimate from I forgot his name. Yorick is not really like very strong. It is definitely, it has the feel of an ultimate. It just doesn't do a whole lot unless you are in a team fight and you can use the ultimate on your AD carry, because then you can take out, well, I'll do a whole lot of damage with it. But you cannot save anyone with it, so he dies eventually to the Kassadin. The Kassadin, he was so delighted to see picked, and he actually counter-picked against Kassadin. Huh. It's just strange to me, but... I'm not sure what he's discussing at the moment, but yeah. Normally I have the sound really low if I recorded the stream first, and then I can hear what they're saying and whether or not they're blaming their teammates or they're just cursing at themselves or whatever. The OP-ness of certain champions. But I guess if you're Talon, you shouldn't really complain about OP-ness at all. Because it's not like Talon is really weak. I mean, look at that. Clearing out the whole minion wave with one spell. That is just really, really powerful. One spell, up 6 minions. I'm going to attempt to take out his turrets. I'm going to easily do that, it seems. Wow. Lots of damage. But yeah, Bloodthirster is really strong for these kind of things. Because it does a lot of damage and it has a lot of lifesteal. But wow, 3v1, obviously not a good thing to have. And gets taken out. His team was going to assist, I think. I don't think they did Dragon just there. Not sure. How can he be so low on gold? He just took out a whole lot of minions. Oh, no, never mind. There's... No, it's, well, it's under 100 gold. That is kind of strange to me, but... Because he took out at least 3 minion waves, and then took out a turret. Maybe he shopped really quickly and I just didn't see it. Maybe I was... oh! Oh my god. Really? He shopped while I was watching his teammates. So anyway, going for some magic resist here with the brutalizer and the bloodthirster. Yeah, he was definitely shopping there. Oh. That was so bad. I was actually... Yeah, I was actually like... Dude, close the window already. Because I wanted to see what his team was going to do, but obviously he was shopping, and that is important as well. Oh, Janna dropping immediately. And Ryze almost getting killed. But yeah, it is 6 against 3 now? 4? 6 against 4. Because of the shadow. Wow, they defended their turret actually. So Baron goes to the opponents, which is big because they already took out Dragon. And that means they have about 500 gold each that the purple team does not have. And 500 gold a person is a huge amount of minions. That's like 25 minions, something like that. For each person, and yeah, that is just a really, really big deal. It's also one of these things, 25 minions doesn't sound like a really big deal, but it really is. Anyway, Dragon is up. They're not going to do it, but the enemy was there. So yeah, the enemy is now going to do it, then there's nothing they can do to stop them. So, another Dragon. That means 700 gold that each of the opponents have. And yeah, as you can see, they are pushing really hard now, and they should be able to take out this turret with no problem. But nobody's attacking the turret, which is surprising to say the least. I thought they had this turret, but apparently there was something stopping them, and I don't know exactly what, because, well, not a whole lot the enemy could have done here. And now they're going to get the turret anyway. And they're going to get Rice. And they're going to get Nocturne maybe? Nope. The Janna Howling Gale is too strong. Oh, Rammus, dude. Stunned someone, I don't know. I think it was Kassadin. And there goes Yorick. Kassadin getting the hell out of there, but Ezreal getting taken out, and now Kassadin is the only one remaining. Wow, that was a huge turnaround. And oh no, the Soraka is also still remaining. But is he going to flash over? No. Oh, it almost failed, because I know you cannot flash over the big part. Yeah, they're going to get Soraka, who gave 300 gold. That is a huge deal. And he's going to go on the bottom and hopefully cut him off. No, don't go there. He's not there. Man, of course he went to his turret. Oh, he could have definitely picked him off. He was way ahead in the chase. And even with the Riftwalk, he should have been able to pick him up. Anyway, taking the wrong route, and yeah, paying for it by not getting a kill. So, that was a good team fight. Getting 4 kills for 1. And yeah, that may have gotten them the gold to come back. It's not equal at this moment, unless they're really ahead in minions, but don't see why they would be. I mean, I'm pretty sure that this Talon is really ahead in minions compared to Ezreal, for example, but not compared to Kassadin. Wow, getting another kill there on the AD carry, and now it's 4v4, 4v5. Come on, go! Yeah, they're going to get one more kill here, and oh, another kill! Wow, Nocturne is really strong apparently. Oh, no Janna tornado hitting, but the slow does go off. And that is good enough to pick off Soraka here. And Ocelote on a killing spree. So yeah, he is farming up quite well. And hopefully that'll be enough to take down the enemies. But yeah, he's making a lot of mistakes, and well, his whole team is making some dodgy decisions. And then again, the enemy team as well. I guess I should be watching the WCG at this moment. I think it started like 2 days ago. But yeah, the semi-finals for League of Legends will be today in about 5 hours, which is excellent. I will be trying to cast those live, and I will definitely be recording those, at least. Well, I guess there are many people recording them. I will be trying to comment them myself for a change, because normally, yeah, there's a lot of people that have the videos, But nobody has them with my commentary. Haha. So, and yeah, I don't like the shoutcasters anyway. The shoutcasters just saying whatever is on the screen. Like, oh, we see Rammus going into the Baron pit, and there is Yorick following him. Oh, are they going to do Baron? Yeah, obviously they're doing Baron. Duh. Apparently Ocelote didn't get the message, but yeah, whatever. I don't get this guy. You see two guys running into Baron, and you don't understand they were going to all be there? I don't understand. Oh, it seems that he actually stole it. Wow. Wow! That was excellent play. See, that's what I'm impressed by. But anyway, I don't like the shoutcasters too much. Shoutcasting is so... yeah, so blah. You're just saying whatever is on the screen. You're not enlightening us in the strategy they're going, or they might be going, or what. Well, anything really. But I guess that's because the shoutcasters aren't normally players. If we normally see when players comment on the match, then we hear a lot more of the actual commentary that people want to hear. So the strategy discussions, those kind of things. But it is true that if I just put up the WCG stream on my channel, that I will get a whole lot more views than when I comment them myself. But yeah, whatever. Don't care. We have some stream lag once again. It doesn't seem to be in the game because nobody complained about it. And people always complain about lag, even if it's not there. So, hang on, we have 2, 4, 6, 5 turrets on their side have fallen, and 2, 4, 5 on the enemy team, or on the enemy side. And yeah, they now have a Baron, so they're only behind by 2 dragons, maybe 3, but at least 2. And the score is 22-2. I want to say 20, but cannot read it. We'll have to wait until one of the screens pops up. Because maybe it is 30. It could also be the case. But he has his HUD so small that I cannot actually read it. Come on, hit tab. Come on, hit it. And the next time he pulls up tab, I will forget to look. Just watch. Anyway, going top to clear out this huge minion wave. And getting all of that experience. Oh, that didn't work out too well. But he's going to get these minions, or most of them anyway. No, didn't get all of them. Well, not nearly all of them. And Jenna actually running out of here. But wow, Talon getting taunted. Fortunately, does have the Quicksilver Sash, which is the excellent weapon against Rammus. And it's becoming more and more that people actually select Cleanse as a summoner spell. Not so much in the lower ELO, but in the higher ELO. Because Flash isn't that good anymore. And Cleanse is good. Heal is good. Ghost isn't that good anymore either. It is still workable, just like Flash, but it's just not as good as it used to be. It used to be really, yeah, Flash and Ghost used to be the two best, and then you had Ignite and Exhaust, which were more, they were okay in certain situations, but yeah, well, Ignite can never help you in when you're trying to get away, and exhaust can help you about 50% of the time, where flash would get you out of a situation 100% of the time, or at least 95. But if you used it correctly, every flash you used would save you. Obviously, if you use it incorrectly, you will waste it in a situation where you're already dead, and then it will seem like a useless summoner spell. And yeah, well, since they made the change that it doesn't break the spell that is actually targeting you, because you used to be able to flash out of a third shot, for example, and a third shot wouldn't hit you. Since they changed that, yeah, it went downhill pretty quickly with the usefulness of flash, because that was its main purpose. And I guess that's why they did it. They wanted to get all of the summoner spells on the same level, or about the same level, and that was a really huge change that yeah, kind of accomplished that goal. So good deal on their part, but they could have also added some more strength to the other summoner spells to equalize it in that way, which probably would have been better, because summoner spells are really valuable because of their long cooldowns. They have incredibly long cooldowns, and yeah, therefore they have to be strong. And if you keep nerfing them, and then why do they have such long cooldowns? So only taking a little bit of mana because he has to join in the fight here, because the enemy team is pushing hard. At this moment, yeah, the enemy team is ahead, but they're not that far ahead. It's all about who they're going to focus, and they're going to focus Talon here first, meaning that they take out a lot of the damage, and Vayne falls as well. And now, yeah, the other three really need to back off, because now, yeah, well, Soraka fell. I guess Ryze is picking up 2 kills here, but he is going to die for that. And the only one surviving is Janna with the Oracle, so it's a good thing that she saves herself. But yeah, there was too much focus from the enemy team on the damage dealers for them to handle, and yeah, might have been better if Vayne stood a little farther back. And yeah, because now they lost. They might have lost an inhibitor there, but not 3 turrets, or 2 turrets and 3 inhibitors. But, or maybe even more. Maybe they're going to lose even Nexus turrets here. But I definitely think they handled that one wrongly. Is that wrong? Yeah, that's wrongly. Whatever. Incorrectly. Let's call it incorrectly. Wrongly is probably not a word, but it should at least be an adverb, or yeah, it's an adverb. It's not an adjective, right? I don't know. Should have "ly" on the end. Let's call it that. I mean, I'm not really good with adverbs and adjectives and all those kind of words. I know how to use them, just don't know all of them. Anyway, yeah, they're pretty much super behind now because of that last team fight, and I really think they could have handled that better. They should have just let the enemy take the inhibitor, fought at the next turret they went for. Because that way they had the backup of a turret, and they might have actually been able to do, to get that done. Wow, so much people there. Yeah, ulting in the middle of everyone is pretty good, but then immediately dropping down. So, yeah, a lot of focus going down on Rammus here. Rammus is almost dead, and yeah, Rammus is virtually unkillable in these situations, so what the hell are you guys doing? I mean, obviously if you hit him enough he is going to die, but it's definitely not the best of choices to go for him early. And now they're going to ace the enemy team. There we go. And what are they going to do with this advantage? Because there's nothing they can do. They have to defend the base. So once again a team fight that was incorrectly initiated. And in this case Vayne actually survived, which is huge, as you could see, but they focused way too much on the tank, on Rammus, who is virtually unkillable in these team fights, and you could see that it took them a long time not only to get him to like a quarter health, because that was the whole team fight, but then afterwards when he started chasing Vayne, something he should have just not done, it took her a long time to actually kill him, and she has true damage on her skills, so, or on the silver bolt, which is the only reason why she could kill him. Anyway, that was a huge team fight, and they finally came out ahead, but only by 2 kills, and they couldn't do anything. They couldn't go for Dragon or Baron or anything like that. The enemy team is just going for Baron now, and is just going to take it out and still have the advantage here. So they did take it out, it seems, because they're running back home. Probably recalling at this moment. No, they're not recalling. They're engaging in mid. Infinity Edge on Talon. Yeah, they did take out Baron. They might also have taken out Dragon in this meantime, because, well, why not? It is another 900 gold or something for the team. And all in all, yeah, those kind of, well, 1k gold bursts for your team are going to be huge in the end, obviously. And he gets out of there with the help of his ultimate. But they lost both of their Nexus turrets now, and they are going to get some kills here, but I don't think it will be enough. I don't think that they can actually push after this. And that's the whole point. If you ace them, or if you win a team fight, you need to do something. But Baron is already taken out. Dragon should already be have been taken out, and the only thing they can do is defend their base, because there are so many super minions in their base that it is going to be really, really hard to deal with that. And since there are no turrets anymore, you cannot just let them hit your Nexus. So one of them is going for the Dragon. It is Rise, who is not a really good dragon killer, but yeah, sure. The Dragon is huge if they get that. Well, not huge in the matter of they are going to win, but still, it is a big deal, because they're behind on golds, and yeah, this will put them a little bit less behind. Another 1650 gold for Talon at the moment, which means that he can afford something nice now. So they finally cleared out all of the minions out of the base, and actually pushed the lanes a little bit, but the lanes are going to be pushed back in in a few minutes, a few waves anyway, because every time you kill an inhibitor, the minions in the other lanes, so you're going to spawn super minions, but the normal minions actually get a buff as well. I think it's something like 60 HP. Something, it's small, but it's definitely significant. because in the end, if your minions stay alive a little bit longer, they will do a little more damage, and the waves will group up. So instead of it being one wave, yeah, you can see the super minions obviously having a big impact there, because the super minions will take out the normal minions really quickly. But yeah, the second wave will join the first wave, and yeah, the damage will increase exponentially, basically. Exponentially, basically. Wow, right. English is such a nice language. Anyway, a lot of crap going on here. A lot of damage going off on the blue team, and they might actually win another team fight here. And now we are getting to the point where if they can hold their inhibitors, it is, yeah, they might actually make for a comeback. Oh, I can't believe this is the second comeback game in a row. After oh, that was sad. But yeah, the second game that actually has the potential for a comeback, let's put it that way, because we don't know if they're going to come back. But they're definitely winning all of the team fights now. Because, well, Vayne has a Guardian Angel, which means that she's not dead the second they engage on her. And, yeah. All in all, it is a pretty big deal. Also Guardian Angel on Talon, but apparently he used his Guardian Angel stack already at some point. So he died in that last team fight. I couldn't keep track of everyone. I'm sure you know why. I mean, it's just a mess with 10 people just releasing all their skills and whatever. I mainly just look at the pretty pictures on the right side of the screen to see who killed who. Anyway, Baron will be coming up in a minute or so. Don't know exactly, because I didn't take the timer. So, yeah, what's the big what's the plan here? Well, they have been defending all this time and basically waited for the enemies to come to them, which worked out pretty well for them, but it does mean that it is going to be a completely different situation when they go out to actually kill the enemy, because then you're overextended a little bit more. Not so much overextended. You're out in the open, you're not all grouped up. The enemy might have a better position than you, while in this case they always had a better position than the enemy. And yeah, positioning is a big deal. Yeah, don't know why he didn't. He was probably worried they were going for Baron, because Baron is up now. There's nothing they can do if the enemy goes for it. Unless they really, yeah, they are waiting for a team fight. But yeah, the Clairvoyance came in time this time. If the enemy would have been there the moment it spawned, they would have killed it before the Clairvoyance went down. There was nothing they could do about it. And I was assuming the enemy would do that, because that's what you do when you know your enemy doesn't know the exact spawn time of Baron. So they know it approximately at like 30 seconds. But yeah, and that 30 seconds will be enough to basically kill it. In fact, it's going to be a whole lot less time than that. They still don't have a ward there. The enemy knows that because they have an oracles. And yeah, they can now see all of that going down. And there you go. See, there's nothing they can do about Baron. And that's the power of oracles and, well, the power of just being ahead in the game. But in this case, the power of oracles. Yeah, we get a lot of those stupid minion bars on Yorick. Oh, wow. What just happened there? So anyway, yeah, this team fight was definitely for the enemy. And that was the end of the game. So another potential comeback, which got messed up in this case because of Baron. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. This was definitely a better quality stream, so I hope that actually shows in the video as well. Well, pretty sure it does. And I will see you next time. GG.